Imagine being told you can reverse diabetes and insulin resistance without giving up the foods you love. No extreme diets, no endless restrictions. Just science-backed, easy-to-follow strategies that work with your lifestyle. If you're ready to take control of your health and rewrite your future, you're in the right place. In this video, we're going to reveal how to combat diabetes and insulin resistance using simple, painless hacks that flatten glucose spikes, boost energy, and restore your body's natural balance. If you're watching this, drop a great in the comments. Let's kickstart this journey together. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Diabetes is not your life sentence. Forget the outdated idea that genetics alone dictate your fate. The truth: over 1 billion people worldwide battle prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, not because of their DNA, but because of the modern food environment stacked against us. Ultra-processed carbs, hidden sugars, and addictive food marketing have turned our plates into minefields. But here's the good news: you hold the power to reverse this. Let's dive into the biology. Insulin resistance, the root of type 2 diabetes, is a spectrum. At one end, you're healthy. At the other, you're diabetic. But this isn't a fixed path. Your choices move the needle. Think of insulin as your body's glucose storage manager. When you eat carbs like bread, pasta, or sweets, they break down into glucose, spiking your blood sugar. Insulin swoops in to store excess glucose in muscles, the liver, or fat cells. But over time, like caffeine tolerance, your body becomes resistant to insulin. You need more of it to do the same job, creating a vicious cycle of rising blood sugar, fatigue, and cravings. The kicker: you don't need to ditch carbs entirely. Instead, you'll learn to eat them strategically, pairing them with foods that slow glucose absorption, timing meals wisely, and tweaking habits to keep insulin sensitivity sharp. For example, starting your day with a savory breakfast instead of sugary cereal can stabilize glucose levels for hours. Comment energy below if you're excited to hack your mornings. But let's get personal. Insulin resistance doesn't just hurt your waistline. It impacts every part of your health. High blood sugar damages blood vessels, nerves, and organs over time. Ever felt sluggish after a carb-heavy meal? That's glucose chaos at work. And here's a connection you might not expect. Stable blood sugar is key to sexual health. Poor circulation and hormonal imbalances from insulin resistance can affect performance and libido. By mastering glucose control, you're not just fighting diabetes. You're fueling vitality in every aspect of life. Before we go deeper, if you're finding this helpful, show some love. Smash that subscribe button, hit like, and share this with someone who needs it. Drop a wonderful in the comments if you're ready to transform your health. We're just getting started. Your first hack: flatten the glucose curve. Remember, it's not about eliminating carbs. It's about outsmarting them. Here's how. 1. Veggie first, carbs last. Start meals with fiber-rich vegetables. Think salad, broccoli, or roasted greens. Fiber acts like a speed bump for glucose, slowing its rush into the bloodstream. Follow with protein and fats, saving carbs for last. This order alone can reduce glucose spikes by up to 75%. Comment veggie power if you'll try this tonight. 2. The magic of vinegar. A tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in water before meals improves insulin sensitivity. The acetic acid temporarily blocks enzymes that digest starch, leading to slower glucose absorption. Not a fan of vinegar? Try a tangy vinaigrette dressing on your veggie starter. 3. Move after you munch. A 10-minute walk post-meal helps muscles soak up glucose, preventing spikes. No gym required. Just stroll around your home or office. Bonus: this habit also aids digestion and boosts mood. These hacks aren't just theory. Studies show that 57% of type 2 diabetics achieve remission by lowering carb intake and flattening glucose curves. One participant in a clinical trial dropped their HbA1c, a key diabetes marker, from 9.6 to 4.7 in 4 months. No longer diabetic, plus 25 kilograms lighter. But let's bust a myth. Carbs aren't the enemy. The problem is how and when we eat them. For instance, pairing a slice of sourdough with almond butter fat plus protein instead of jam sugar slows glucose release. Craving pasta? Toss it with olive oil, veggies, and grilled chicken. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. And here's a spicy tip. Spices like cinnamon and turmeric enhance insulin sensitivity. Sprinkle cinnamon on oatmeal or add turmeric to soups. Small tweaks, big wins. Speaking of wins, let's talk sexual health again. Stable blood sugar means better circulation and balanced hormones, critical for performance and desire. Imagine reclaiming energy for intimacy instead of crashing after meals. That's the power of glucose control. If you're nodding along, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more life-changing tips. Comment "Glucose Guru" if you're already feeling empowered. Now, let's tackle breakfast, the most sabotaged meal of the day. Ditch the sugary cereals, muffins, and juices. These set off a glucose roller coaster, leaving you hungry by 10 a.m. Instead, opt for savory, protein-packed options. Eggs with avocado and spinach. Greek yogurt with nuts and seeds. Smoked salmon on whole grain toast. Why? Protein and fat keep you full longer and prevent mid-morning crashes. One study found that a high-protein breakfast reduced glucose spikes by 40% compared to a carb-heavy one. Comment "savory" if you're swapping pancakes for omelets tomorrow. Next up, snack smarter. Swap granola bars, glucose grenades for cheese and apple slices, hummus with veggies, or a handful of almonds. These combos balance carbs with fiber, fat, or protein, keeping insulin steady. And here's a game changer. Sleep matters. Poor sleep disrupts insulin sensitivity, making glucose control harder. Aim for 7-8 hours nightly. Struggling? Try a bedtime routine. Dim lights, no screens, and herbal tea. Your pancreas will thank you. Let's pause for a quick check-in. Are you enjoying these hacks? If yes, spread the knowledge, like, share, and comment "life-changing" below. Together, we can beat this epidemic. Now, addressing a common fear. But I can't cook. No worries. Simple swaps work. Choose whole fruit over juice, fiber intact. Opt for dark chocolate 70% plus cocoa instead of milk chocolate. Pick lentil pasta over regular for extra protein and fiber. Even small changes compound. One viewer shared, "I added a veggie starter to dinners and walked after meals. In 4 days, my energy skyrocketed and my blood sugar dropped." Remember, this isn't about deprivation. It's about crowding out the bad with the good. The more nutrient-dense foods you add, the less room there is for glucose-spiking ones. Let's lock in these habits for good. 1. Track progress. Use a glucose monitor if available or journal how you feel after meals. Notice fewer crashes, better focus. Celebrate those wins. 2. Stay hydrated. Water flushes excess glucose. Add lemon or cucumber for flavor. 3. Stress less. Chronic stress raises cortisol, spiking blood sugar. Try deep breathing, yoga, or a walk in nature. And here's your final hack. Community is key. Join groups like our channel for support. One member said, "Knowing I'm not alone kept me motivated. My HbA1c is now normal. No more meds." Before you go, let's revisit sexual health. Stable glucose = better nitric oxide production, enhancing blood flow. Translation: improved stamina and satisfaction. Who knew veggies could be that sexy? If this video resonated, subscribe, smash that like button, and share it far and wide. Your support helps us create more content that saves lives. Comment transformed. If you're walking away empowered, we read every single one. Don't leave yet. Dive into our other videos on boosting metabolism, mastering intermittent fasting, and unlocking peak energy. Your health revolution starts here. Thank you for trusting us with your journey. Remember, diabetes doesn't define you. With the right tools, you're unstoppable. Until next time, stay fierce, stay balanced, and keep glowing.